Hello everybody, it is Tuesday, June 24th, and this is Off the Ledge, and we're melting in Massachusetts. I should entitle this Melting in Massachusetts. Anyway, fortunately I have the beach right down the road. I'm going to go jump in the ocean at some point. Yeah, anyway, so this is what I've heard over the past few hours. I've heard clips of J.D. Vance saying things, phrases like this. Knock on wood that our soldiers don't get killed. I added the soldiers part, but he was saying knock on wood about our soldiers remaining safe. And I heard him say that they're going on instinct. And I just heard Dumpy drop the F-bomb on the White House lawn. He's clearly reeling. He's reeling out of control. We know he's out of control, but he's reeling out of control in terms of what hornet's nest he disrupted. He literally has no idea what he's doing. He literally has no idea what's going on, and literally has a complete misinterpretation of the whole. This is the Middle East, of all the places in the world, is many layers of high complexity. We know Netanyahu is a war criminal, and now Dumpy is a war criminal, and now he's on his way to The Hague, which, I mean, I just got to tell you, I keep getting visions of him being arrested, Dumpy being arrested. And I'm not sure if that's symbolic, but I do see it like a movie in my mind's eye. The same way that ICE agents tackle poor innocent immigrants. So this is probably going to be a day that I do pop-ups every day. I missed a day over the weekend. I missed Saturday, but I do pop-ups every day. And we don't have PNN tonight, but I think I'm going to do a few pop-ups as breaking news happens. I still feel that this ends him, and this ends this administration, because it's a highly volatile administration, if you can call it that. I can't really call it that. Circus. A herd of buffoons. If you want to know, if you see more about that, just watch Pam Bondi being questioned. I think it was yesterday. Oh my God. Anyway, they're too dangerous to the world. And I can only imagine, I can't even believe he's going to The Hague, where Jack Smith works. Just an interesting side note. My jaw is dropping at what I'm picking up. Anyway, this is not a PNN, this is Off the Ledge, where we get everyone to be in a place of being grounded and centered as the situation grows more risky. We will get through this. Let's read from Ernest Holmes. Okay. June 24th. We accept our own spiritual and physical perfection. Our body is the temple of the living God. It is spiritual substance. We have perfect confidence in our heart that God's life-giving spirit is our life. Since God is our life and God is eternal, our life is eternal. Therefore, we cannot be separated from God, from good, from perfection. If we would renew body, mind, and affairs, we must first cause our imagination to rise above them. The Supreme Ruler, omnipresent, therefore existing at the very center of our thought, the Christ within us, really has the power to make all things new. The perfect life of God now expresses itself through us, the perfect love of the divine intelligence. Whatever you think you want to call that. The perfect life of God now expresses itself through us, and every part of our body expresses its innate perfection and wholeness. As the sun dissolves the mist, so does our knowledge of truth dissolve all pain and discord. We know the truth about ourselves as children of God, and that truth makes us free. We are free because the power of the living Spirit is our power, and it remolds and recreates our body after the likeness of the perfect pattern of God. We open wide the doorway of our consciousness to a greater influx from Almighty Spirit. We know that the all-conquering power of Spirit is with us. We accept our birthright as divine beings of manifesting the life, love, peace, strength, harmony, and joy of God, the infinite life that dwells within and incarnates itself in us as us. Okay, let's go to Kathy Beal's astrological forecast for the day. I hope you're staying cool wherever you are. We are having, today we break a record for heat, but it does break tomorrow or the next day. So here we go.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for June 24th, 2025. Oh boy, well, lots coming to light, lots that you're dealing with, lots of really, really big things, some of which you have brushed under the carpet, some of which collectively we've simply been ignoring. All kinds of stuff coming to light, requiring that you step into your own power and handle what it is you're capable of handling. And as the morning or day, depending where you are, moves on, don't be surprised if the need to indulge like crazy overtakes you, and you could probably justify pretty much anything if it makes you feel better. Just don't hurt anybody or violate any laws. That's all for now.
Sounds like overwhelm. So, if you find that there's too much energy, too much activity, too many emotions going on, channel it. Channel it into activism. The 4th of July is coming up. Let's get together our signs and our floats and whatever it is that we're going to do in our local 4th of July parades to take a stand for democracy and to take a stand for ousting this regime. No kings. The king is making a mess of our world. The wannabe king. Let's pull 3 cards. I want to also say that the Substack that I wrote yesterday is very much a call to action. I'm begging and pleading for your help to share it. It's under Annette's Substack, and after I upload this, I'm going to repost it on my post page. This is not about me. This is about all of us. And I don't really even make any money off of my Substacks. They take me hours and hours to write. I just do what I'm told. We all do that. If we listen, we're given our orders, our marching orders. So I just want to beg and plead with you to share my Substack, and I'll show it to you. It's under Annette's Substack, and it's entitled, "If He is Not Who We Are, We Must Right Now Put Who We Are on Display for the Entire World to See." And there's a picture of the explosions in, I think that's in Iran. Yes, it is. The U.S. strike. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's entirely clueless. And we have to be loud. Be very, very loud. And in the meantime, let's continue to pray. They are behind the scenes, trying to distract us from the murder bill. But rest assured, MAGA is turning around because of the strike on Iran. And just just know that it doesn't have to be all of them, just enough of them, who are vehemently opposed and really, really angry at what Dumpy has done. And I've heard some of them say, that's it, I'm voting for Democrats from now on. This is a miracle. And it's also something that I was told was going to happen. I didn't know how the MAGAs were going to turn around, but I definitely got that the MAGAs were going to be changing their minds when he got into office. I mean, a complete 180. All right, 3 cards for today. I'll come back with a pop-up or 2 or 3 as things unfold. We have to hold steady. My next 5 videos that will be available for members only, I'll start today or tomorrow, and I'll let you know. They'll be set to members only. And what those 5 videos are going to be, about 20 minutes each, is how to maintain stability during unstable times. How to maintain personal stability during unstable times. So I'll do 5 videos starting today or tomorrow. It just depends on the heat. On that, okay? Likely not today, because it's just kind of unbearable. We're in a healing crisis. Crisis is the word. As we lean into our morality as the United States of America, it was completely immoral. Everything that Dumpy is doing is completely immoral. We're healing all the energy around this lack of morality and ethics and sanity. So slowing down is what I was just mentioning, that I'll kind of coach you on. Hit the join button. If there's no join button, just let me know. We're slowing down. We're healing our lack of morality. That's what we're in right now. We're healing it. I'm not saying you're immoral or I'm immoral. I'm just saying there's a lot of immorality and corruption, like you need me to tell you that, in Washington, D.C. right now. I just want you to know, I know that this takes them down. When I say I know, I'm talking about what I call my psychic knowing. I know that this takes them down. Not just him. It takes them down. And I feel as though it's going to come because the entire nation comes together with the message, no more wars. More on this later. Stay cool. I know it's a lot hotter in other parts of the country than it is here. And keep your thoughts focused on the country that you want to see. And don't miss the signs that it's going in that direction. Okay? We will save our democracy. We're doing it now. Once again, please share my Substack. It's under Annette Substack. And subscribe. And paid subscribers help to compensate me for all of my hard work. Thank you. Namaste. See you soon.